modern writers don't have anything they have to write about.
Murakami is known for his early morning writing routine, which he has maintained for more than 30 years. His philosophy of writing every day, regardless of how he feels, has helped him develop a disciplined writing routine. Being in a writing slump for years together, to get back into my writing, I took this writing challenge. Day 2 of the challenge, Day 3, Day 4 of the challenge, Day 5. My plan was to wake up few minutes before 4 am to set up the camera and start writing soon after 4 o'clock. My main goal is to write for at least 2.5 hours before my day starts at 6:45. Coming to the physical strength aspect of the challenge, Murakami runs 10 kilometers every day or swim for 1500 meters. I can't run even 10 minutes, so forget about doing 10k. But swimming is possible. Day 1. Day 2, Day 4 of swimming for Day 5. Day 1 started with few challenges. I couldn't use my desk to write. I have to be very quiet because my puppy is sleeping downstairs. I really don't want to wake him up. Currently I'm not working in my desk setup but in the bedroom. I'm just going to sit and write on my bed. I am starting reading a book, which I always do, just to have the inspiration flow. It is 10 minutes to 5 now. I did some reading. Now it's time to start writing. A little update on what I'm going to write. This is a story I have started nearly 11 years ago, and I named it How's That? Like the cricket slang, the abbreviated form of How Is That? I used to email the story to myself as there wasn't a concept of cloud storage then. You can see the first version of the story dates back to December 2011. From the dates, we can also see how little my progress was. For this challenge, I'm planning to resurrect the story and see if I can give life to it. It has been sitting in the back of my mind for so long. I have started writing in the story that I have shelved nearly 11 years ago. It wouldn't have happened if it is not for this challenge and if it is not for this YouTube video. So I'm really grateful for that. Really can't underestimate the fact that how much reading helps in the morning. 10-15 minutes ago, I wasn't really sure that it's a good idea to even wake up that early in the morning. My body was aching from swimming last night, but just 10 minutes of reading really made me want to write. So that's what happens to me when I read really good books. Think like, when will I write a story like that? I was reading Stoner. I've been reading this book for like several months now. I'm still reading it for the first time. I have finished several books since I started Stoner. I'm reading very slowly and take in every single sentence. Though the routine is harsh and strict, I understand the correlation. The physical strength to exercise every day and the mental strength to write and complete a book. Writing a book is such a lonely task, and I totally agree that if I am tired after a week of strict writing routine, then it is true that I don't have what it takes to be a writer. I must be taking this challenge very seriously, considering how the roads are and how the weather is. I had all the reasons to cancel this swimming session. Today is the 4th session and I have one more day tomorrow. If I don't do this today, I will definitely find reasons to skip it tomorrow, which I don't want to happen. Murakami says, writing a book takes lots of physical strength as well as the mental strength. I don't want one day of snow to shatter that. I think I am stronger than that. Especially now I realize, apart from writing, I don't have any other talent. I haven't really acquired any other skills that I am really proud of. Writing is the only thing which I am not going to give up now. I don't really need coffee to start writing. All these days, I thought I needed coffee to completely wake me up from sleep. And I don't function unless I get that hot drink in. But in these 5 days, I couldn't go down to the kitchen to get a drink, as I was afraid I will wake up my dog and then his morning routine will start, and that would take at least 30 minutes of the 2.5 hour session I have planned. So I had to move as quietly as possible. Just washing my face with cold water and reading my favorite book that's written beautifully and sipping cold water was enough to get me going. The only reason I missed the hot drink was because I was very cold, not otherwise. I would so love to have a cup of tea now. Learning number 2. I didn't need an extensive morning routine. I'm going to write as soon as I wake up. That is a good routine as any. So if I was serious enough, all the coffee or morning routines are just external factors which might not help as I assumed it would. In my opinion, word count really doesn't matter because when we are writing the first draft, we tend to word vomit. But that's the only unit I can measure how much I worked.
Wake up, get up, stretch my
Learning number 3. I can swim for an hour without getting tired. 20 minutes without taking a rest. This is a big revelation about me to myself. It was a good swimming session. I think I would have done more than 500 meters. I just checked my swim tag account and I swam 1800 meters. That's the longest ever. 1875 meters. 2275 meters. Are you sure? You can see that. That is the longest distance yet. 4,300 meters. I don't really trust the data. I wish I haven't noticed this. It says 4,300 and it also says 50-meter pool. But I swam in a 25-meter pool. Then it must be half of it. And this data shows I am the topper. Which feels good to see, but it's not true. Will I continue this routine? I don't think I can go longer. I want to go to sleep. I am not making much progress now. I will not wake up this early as without enough sleep I was not functioning properly. I'm not that young to tire myself during workouts and go on with the other tasks with the same energy. If I am tired with workouts, then there is no energy left to do the other household works. So to meet my family demands, it is vital that I take care of my health and also preserve some energy for them. 5 to 6 hours a day of writing, I don't think that is practical. Maybe if writing is my only job, but that is not the case. But I can achieve 3 hours minimum. I am thinking of making another video to show what 5 to 6 hours of writing would look like for a person like me. What are the things that I would give up to achieve that goal. So if you have come up this far, that will be my next video. So what are the key takeaways from this challenge? I will aim to work out every day as it does help to keep active, to keep my brain cells active, but not that intense. I will try to be consistent. I will aim to write at least 3 hours a day. 3 hours means 3 hours of fully focused writing. Now that I know I can do that, there is no going back, no checking emails, wasting time on social media. I will take up more challenges because I think sharing my work or even the way I am working is immensely motivating. Please subscribe and see you soon.